Do I have Taylor here?
Yeah.
What was that? I heard you say half a word.
Yes.
Oh, it's very good. It's exhausting to complete words, isn't it, sometimes? Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, Courtney, is that right?
Yes.
Now, very good. You see what she did there? Now, Courtney, this is your sister. You brought your sister to court, Taylor, correct?
Yes.
Now, Courtney, I'm going to ask you at the beginning, would you describe yourself as a, put it down in big, decent, yes?
Yes.
Good. Responsible?
Yes.
Truthful person?
Yes.
Taylor, let's start from the beginning. The two of you were living at home with each other, right?
Yes.
And what was life like living with Taylor, Courtney?
It was good. We got on well.
Great friends? Used to go clubbing and that sort of thing? What's funny about that? I could imagine Liverpool has splendid tea dances, no?
Definitely, yeah.
Where would you go together?
We'd usually go shopping, go for food together, do what I think sisters do, really.
Well, you're close in age. It's about a year between you.
Yeah.
You're especially close as friends, really, right?
Yes.
Would you row from time to time, Taylor?
Yeah, definitely.
Were you sharing a room?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be the basis of the rows. Now, things have got so bad, for reasons we'll come on to, that, as I understand it, you're no longer living together, right?
No.
Well, how bad did it get, Courtney?
I actually live back home with my mum.
And where do you live, Taylor?
I live with me now.
Right, so they thought had to separate you.
Yeah.
Sort of like, it was a house, it's sort of Merseyside wrestling. Did it ever get physical between the two of you?
When we was younger,
Or when did that stop?
as we got older and we matured a little bit, but clearly...
So you sort of, right, you start with nails and now it was just name-calling and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. I understand. Now, Taylor, it's a very straightforward matter, but for you, it's actually quite important, because this has been the real substance of the breakdown, your relationship with Courtney, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about the mobile phone first.
I let her use my mobile phone.
What month was that, roughly? How long ago?
It was around June last year.
Now, when you said she could use it, who was going to pay for all the calls and that sort of thing?
I was on contract, so it was like free calls.
Right, I see. Not free. Who's paying the contract?
Myself.
Do you have a job?
I do now, yeah.
Splendid. You took the phone. It was an expensive phone, correct?
Yeah.
A smartphone?
Yes.
With a very delicate screen, right?
Yeah.
What was the state of the phone when it was returned to you, please, Taylor?
It was unusable. Could not use the phone. It was cracked. Its screen was just off.
Let's have a look. Did she immediately say to you, I'm awfully sorry, I've broken the phone?
No, she denied it for quite a while.
Well, what happened?
I asked what happened to my phone because obviously it was unusable and she was the last person with it. She said, I don't know. She just kept denying that she broke my phone.
You remember that, Courtney?
Yes.
You remember saying, I don't know what has happened to your phone.
Yes.
What was it that you said?
I actually said that I don't know. Like, I tried to say no, I didn't break the phone. And then I had no choice but to tell the truth.
How long did this go on for, Taylor?
She just wouldn't tell me for ages. It was like a couple of days before she'd actually tell me because she was the only person with my phone. So she had no choice to tell me, but...
Well, in between those 2 days, she must have made up a tale. You must have asked her, what happened to the phone?
She said, I don't know, I found it like that.
In other words, you implied that somebody else had broken it.
Yes.
I see. When you say she admitted it, what did she say to you?
She said, I'm sorry, but I dropped it.
No problem. You took it, you're liable for it, it's your responsibility. How much was it going to cost to be repaired?
£60.
For a new screen?
Yeah.
No problems. Where's the £60? Why haven't you had the screen repaired?
I'm actually still a student, so...
What's that got to do with the price of cheese?
I haven't got a job to pay for the money.
You haven't got a job? Can't afford it? Well, the good news is you're going to have to get one. Do you have one now?
Not yet.
Tell me now about the computer, which actually, as I understand it, has become the real subject of clash between you,
Yeah.
right? And before we get there, I'm looking at you, Taylor, but I'm actually speaking to Courtney. She described herself as somebody who's responsible, somebody who's truthful. Well, the good news is that I'm the judge of that, and you've come exactly to the right place. You understand?
Yes.
Because I can smell them. Yeah? Like a fart in a beautician's. So we can do this the hard way, Courtney. And it could be long and difficult, and I'll ask you questions. And after a decade and a half of getting quite a famous reputation for this sort of thing, it'll be rather unpleasant for you. Do you understand?
Yes.
Or you can do the sensible thing and ask yourself this question. Think about it in your head. Right. Shut your eyes for a second. Breathe in truthful. Breathe out moral. Let's do it. It's court yoga. And you can say, do I really want to be cross-examined by Judge Rinder? Others better than me have tried and they've failed. Got that in your mind?
Yes.
Splendid. For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.